kindergarten. How are you doing? All right, well, you can see I'm here in our classroom, and we're going to do some learning, all right, this morning. All right, friends, we're finishing up the month of November. Thanksgiving is this week. There is so much to be excited about. All right, I hope you've all been able to get your bags with your supplies. All right, you have a new book from Blackstone in there, which is super exciting to have a brand new story. All right, so that's a gift for you. All right, you've got all your turkeys to decorate your house and make it look super gorgeous for Thanksgiving. All right, you also have the work that we will be using today. I had it in a little paper clip, so that should help you. All right, and Mrs. Lefebvre is a rock star, and she even made you letters that look really similar to mine here. All right, kindergarten. So we're gonna first dive in to our story, all right, that you have your little reader, okay? And that is Nat and Nan. All right, so if you can pull this out, all right, and let's get ready to learn, okay? All right, get that smart finger ready. All right, and here we go. Nat and Nan. All right, point to Nat, point to Nan. All right, Nat is a boy's name, Nan is a girl's name. All right, we've got somebody else back here, so maybe that's Nat. We'll have to read to find out. Let's read the title again. Nat and Nan. Looks like they're playing something. I think those are instruments. What do you think? Yeah. All right, here we go. Sam can nap in the sun. Right? So there's that little boy from the front cover. Do you notice? So his name's Sam. Let's read page 14 again. Sam can nap in the sun. He took his shoes off, just like some of you do during rest time in here. Let's go to page 15. Nat can tap the tin pan. I bet you that's noisy. I've been talking about different sounds around us. Nan can pat the tan can. Nan and Nat can tap. Notice what's happening back here with Sam. What's going on? What do you think's going to happen next? Let's find out. Sam can pat and tap. We're having a parade. That looks like fun. All right, boys and girls, this is your story, Nat and Nan. I wish I could have you buddy read right now with a friend in our room, just like we do here. But I'm asking you to read this out loud to maybe a stuffed animal today or to the adult that's helping you today with your learning, if you could read Nat and Nan later on. All right. So right now, let's talk a little bit about our story, Nat and Nan. What happened? How did it start? Did you say Sam was taking a nap? Then what's next? Try not to peek. Did you say Nat was tapping the pan? Good job. Good readers remember what they read about. What's next? Nan, all right, patting the tin can. Oops, sorry. Tan can. Tan. How's our story going to end? Ooh, Nat and Nan can tap. And the very last part of our book, they're all doing it, aren't they? Having a parade. Sam got out of his resting place. All right, so make sure you read this later out loud, friends. That's how you get better at your reading, all right? Helps you with your fluency so that the words come easier to you, all right? All right, now let's build some words from our story. All right, can you get your letters out so that you can do this with me? All right. All right, here we go. I'm going to grab my cards. All right. I'm starting with one of the names of the characters in our story. Can you build, you know what? We're going to build this name so you don't have two N's. Here we go. Nat. Okay. Nat was in our story. Now, take away the N sound. What word do you have now? Take away the N. What's this word? Did you say at? Awesome. At. All right, let's do another one. Ooh, what sound does this letter make? Let's put that first. At, mat. Okay. Now, take this letter and put it at the end. Ooh. Take away our T and add that N. Man. Did you build the word man? Good job. Now, find your and put him first. Do you know what this letter is? What sound does it make? Yes, it goes tan. Okay, that was in our story. All right. Let's do another word from our story. What's that word? Pan. Good job. All right, boys and girls, use your letters to find more words that you can make from our story too, and maybe some other words. All right, we will have another video shortly of more of our learning today. All right, see you soon. Bye, friends. Hello, kindergarten friends. We are going to do some of our wonders right now. So if you would find that end paper, all right, and on the back of it, it's got those lines. And on that line side, we'll be writing 4 of our sight words. So let's start with our story. Usually we do our card stories up on the big screen. Today, I'm going to be reading it to you. I really think you're going to like the story today. It's kind of funny, and there's a great lesson in it. All right, here we go. The Turtle and the Flute, a tale from Brazil. What are the different sounds that these animals hear in the jungle? Long ago, on the banks of the Amazon River, a happy little turtle played her flute all day. She played joyful music that made all the animals sway and hum. They gathered every day to listen. Macaw squawked, "I can talk and talk all day, but I'd rather listen to you play, Turtle." "I agree," croaked Toad, as he swayed to the music on his lily pad. "Your music is the nicest in the jungle." Turtle also loved to dance to the music as she played. She leaped around on the jungle floor, hopping and jumping from flower to flower. Do you like to listen to music? I do. One day, after Turtle had played and danced for hours, she was very tired. "I think it's time to rest. Good night, my friends," she said as she yawned. After her friends waved goodbye, Turtle curled up inside her shell with her flute tucked in beside her. Soon she was fast asleep. After a few hours, a man walked by. He looked down and saw Turtle sleeping on the riverbank. He decided to take her home. He looked around to make sure nobody was watching. He picked her up and exclaimed, "Yum! Turtle soup will make a tasty treat for dinner tonight." Oh no. The man carefully carried Turtle home. He put her in a sturdy cage in his yard and then closed the lid tightly. His children were playing nearby. They ran over to the cage to see what was inside. "Don't let Turtle out of the cage," the man said to them. "Tonight we shall enjoy delicious turtle soup for our dinner." Then the man went to work in the fields. The children stayed home and played in the yard. Every once in a while, they would peek into the cage at the little turtle. They started to chat about the yummy turtle soup they would have for dinner later. When Turtle woke up, she knew she was not in a familiar place. She was surprised to find herself locked in a cage. She became very frightened when she heard the children say turtle soup. "I must escape," she thought. She pushed and she pulled on the lid of the cage, but it wouldn't budge. Then she had an idea. Turtle reached for her flute and began to play. She played the most beautiful music. The children stopped to listen. "Listen, Turtle is playing the flute." They ran over to the cage and watched Turtle play. They began to sway to the beautiful music. "I can dance as well as play," said Turtle. "I can even play and dance at the same time. If you open the cage, I will show you." The children opened the cage and Turtle started to dance. Turtle's shell banged against the sides of the cage as she danced. The volume of the flute became louder. The children laughed and clapped. "I am stiff from dancing in this tiny cage." Turtle stopped and said, "Please let me go for a short walk." The children wanted Turtle to entertain them more, so they let her out. "May I try your flute?" the boy asked. "I would love to play beautiful music too." As the boy played, Turtle crawled away. "Don't go too far," his sister warned. Turtle crawled around the yard as the children took turns playing the flute. Soon the children stopped watching and Turtle crawled closer to the forest. Then she quietly disappeared under a pile of leaves. The children suddenly looked up and noticed that Turtle was gone. "Turtle! Turtle!" they called. "Where are you?" But there was no answer. "Turtle tricked us," they said. By the time the man returned home from the fields, Turtle was far away, sitting on the banks of the river once again, playing happily tunes on her flute. All right, kindergarten, let's talk about our story now. All right, so you're going to look at the pictures. All right, now I'm going to ask you some questions. Get ready. Who enjoys listening to the music in the story? What do they do while they're listening? Did you say dance? Good job. Look at those animals. They're so happy they're in the jungle. Where does the man take Turtle? Takes him to his yard, doesn't he? He puts him in a what? I know, a cage. Isn't that terrible? Who watches Turtle in the cage? Did you say children? Good job. What does Turtle try to do? And who opens her cage? Did you say she's trying to dance in her cage while she's entertaining them? Who opens her cage? The children, don't they? Okay. What is the boy doing? Did you say playing a flute? Great. How does Turtle get away? She crawls away, doesn't she, into the woods. The kids are so distracted by the music and the flute and having fun, they didn't see her sneak away, did they? What'd she hide underneath? That's right, leaves. Good job, friends. All right, next we're going to work on our letter N page. All right, so get something to write with. All right, letter N says for nest. Last week, we were dancing to Nellie's nest. Remember, we were flying around the classroom and then we sat in our nest at the end of the song? So, let's write some N's. Get your skywriter. Dive down, wee. All right, N is a hopping letter. Dive down, wee. It has one hop. Not like letter M. They have two hops. Let's get our writing tools. Here we go. Newspaper. That N's already there. Dive down, wee. This one? 9. Does 9 begin with the N sound? Yes, it does. Dive down, wee. How about this picture? What is it? Nail. Does that begin with the N sound? Yes, it does. Start at the dotted line. Dive down, wee. How about this one? What is it? Did you say tiger? Tiger. Tiger. Does that begin with the N sound? No, it doesn't. Don't put anything there. Next one. Peyton told us about this one last week. She wants to catch butterflies in it. What is that? Net. Great. Dive down, wee. Our next picture, you wear around your neck. Okay, what is it called? Necklace. Good job. Necklace begins with the N sound. Dive down, wee. All right. In the fish row, what is that a picture of? Where the arrow's pointing? Did you say nose? Good job. Does nose begin with the N sound? It does. Dive down, wee. And our last picture, mouse. Mouse. Does that start with the N sound? No, it doesn't. No. What letter goes M? That's right. So we're going to leave that blank. Great. Now, flip your paper like a pancake. Flip it like a pancake. And on this side, you're going to write 4 of our sight words. Kindergarten. These are all words you should just know. We don't sound out sight words. Some of them we're actually able to, but they are not sound out words. So here we go. Our first sight word is and. I'm going to trace the word up here, all right, and you're going to write it with me. I'm going to grab a different color. Here we go. A, magic C, up like a helicopter, pull down. N, dive down, we. D, magic C, up like a helicopter, pull down. D's have backpacks. Remember, B's have the bellies, D's have the backpacks. What sound does D make? D. Great. And. I like to read and write. Let's do our next word. L-I-K-E, L-I-K-E, L-I-K-E spells like. All right, our L is tall. Straight line down, that is all. I, you start at your dotted line. Down, floating dot on the top. K, K's kick, friends. All right, so straight line down to start. Then you go to the dotted line, slide in, kick. And then E, hit the ball, run the bases. All right, peek at your word like. Make sure your L and K are tall. And your I and your E are below the dotted line. Just that little dot is floating up there on the top. Our next sight word always has to be capital. Always, always, always. What is it? I. I love my kindergarten friends. And our last sight word. We've been working on this one for quite some time. Can. Here we go. Magic C. Let's make an A. Magic C, up like a helicopter, pull down. N, dive down, wee. Can. Kindergarten, for fun, or if you need something extra to do, please write those sight words. They are on the back of your VIP. We have learned quite a few of them now. All right, so you should know all of the words. I've been marking stars on the ones that you do know and dating them. So keep practicing those sight words. All right. Letter N, what sound? N. Good. Our sight word, and. All right, friends, I had a great time learning with you, and we will be learning again more very soon. All right, love you. Bye-bye. Hello, kindergarten. We are going to do some math now. Please pull out your math tools. All right, boys and girls. These got sent home a little while ago, so that would be your number parade and your cubes. You should have your 5 sticks. Those just recently came home, right? And then your math pieces. So if you need to pause the video right now and go grab those things, please do so. That will help you right now with our hands-on learning part of our math lesson before we get to our math paper. All right. Also, if you don't have your math paper nearby, grab that as well. It's this one. Lesson 14, it's page 95, 96. These are the tools and papers that we're going to need to do our math lesson right now. Here we go. We're going to start with some practicing. So let's grab your 5 stick. Okay. I'm going to hopefully keep my board nice and straight here. I'm going to pull some of my tools out. Can you show me a 5 stick with 1 next to it? How many is that? 5 and 1 is 6. Good job. Pull your 6. I'm going to put my numbers up top where I can build my number sentence. Here's our plus sign. Put that next to your 6, because the 6 matches our 5 and 1. Plus, what number am I going to put above this one? 1. Good job. There we go. So 6 plus 1. Use your equal sign. What is 6 plus 1? Let's count all of our squares. 5, 6, 7. Let's find my 7 in the number parade. Does yours look like mine? I hope so. All right, we're going to do another one. So put your number parade back together. That's a great thing to just practice all the time. I'm going to check to make sure my number parade is in the right order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. I'm going to leave my plus and my equals up top because we'll keep using those as we practice right now. So I'm going to start with my 5 stick. And then 2 blues. So 1 5 stick and 2 blues. How many is that? Did you say 7? Excellent. Let's find my 7 in the number parade right now. Oh, there it is. Slide over down from heaven. That is how we make a 7. 7 plus... How many? Just 1, that's right. 7 plus 1. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Did you say 8? Excellent. Let's find our 8. I found it. Remember, on the back of your cards, there are dots. This number of dots should match how many cubes? Let's find out if they do match. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It works. There's our sum. All right, our answer is 8. And our 8 is make an S and go back home. Right, and then it looks like a what? A snowman, that's right. 7 plus 1 equals 8. All right, let's do another one. Fixing my number parade. Let's make sure it's still in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Here we go. There's my 5 stick. My first group, my second group. What number am I going to put above this? Did you say 5? Great job. Where's our 5? Here it is. Down, around, give it a hat. What number am I going to put above this cube? That's right, a 1. 5 plus 1 equals, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more than 5 is 6. Where's my 6? Here it is. Slant on down and give it a curl. 5 plus 1 equals 6. How about we do one more before we dive into our paper? Let's put our numbers back. 6 goes before 7. Where's he go? Number 1's first. And this is a very special number for friends in our class. Right? What's this number? 5, that's right. Why is it so special? Because so many of you are 5. Okay, grabbing my 5 stick. I keep sliding. All right, let's do our last one. All right, so here's my first group. There's my second group. How many are in the first group? Get yours set up. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Maybe you counted each one, right? Or maybe you did it this way, because you know this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's find the 9. Here it is. Remember, we want to make sure it matches. So let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, that first row looks just like my 5 stick. And then my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 4 is 9. Put that right above the group. Oops-a-doozle. We're dropping cubes. So we've got 9 plus what? That's right, 1. 9 plus 1 equals, what's 1 more than 9? Did you say 10? You are so smart. Good job. 10. 9 plus 1 equals 10. Let's make sure it works. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's how many there are. Kindergarten, please keep using your math tools, all right, just for fun learning at home. All right, I'm going to move our magic math board here. And if you please would get this paper out. We'll use our candies to hold it up. All right, here we go. Counting our dots. We see that 5 stick, so we know how many are in it. 5 plus 1 more. What's 5 plus 1 more? 6. Put a 6 in the box. Slant on down and give it a curl. 6 plus 1 equals, let's find out, 6, 7. Slide over, down from heaven. That's how we make a 7. Let's make sure it matches. 5, 6, 7. It does. Let's go to number 2. We see a 5 stick and 2 in the group. And then the next group has 1. So we know 5, 6, 7. Let's make a 7. Slide over, down from heaven. That is how we make a 7. Plus 1. 7. 1 more. What's 1 bigger than 7? 8. Here we go. Make an S and go back home. Looks like a snowman. Make your 8 look like a snowman. Let's check and count all of our dots to make sure we wrote the right answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Flip it like a pancake. Kindergarten, I want you to do the back on your own for 3 and 4. When your math page is done, all right, I would love for you to do a little bit on a Math I Ready lesson after this. Please do the math. Try your very best to do an entire lesson. If it takes too long, then please take a break. All right, but I would really like to see a Math I Ready lesson done today. I'd love it if you could do a reading too, but definitely do a math. All right, I had fun learning with you with our math. Put your math tools away safely so we can use them next time. Your moms and dads or whoever is the helper with you today is welcome to send me a picture of numbers 3 and 4. They don't have to, but they are welcome to do so via our Remind app. All right. Love you, friends. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.